When you start seeing 505, know that that is not a coincidence. That is a signal of recalibration and liberation. 505 is the frequency of soul-led change, the moment where the old timeline dissolves and a new one begins. So where 555 ignites massive transformation, 505 prepares the gateway. It's the code of choice, course correction, and conscious evolution. So every time that you see 505, the universe is saying, take a pause, recenter, and choose again from alignment, not from fear. If you don't know me by now, my name is Jeanette, and I'm so grateful you came to visit me here at the Awakening of the I Am. I am a life path number 7, the truth seeker. My soul came to learn, to dig deep and ask questions, and to understand the hidden patterns behind everything. For me, the clearest messages from spirit came through numbers. And when I started to notice repeating sequences everywhere, my claircognizance kicked in, and I knew that these messages meant something. That's what inspired me to start this channel, to help myself and others decode the messages that spirit sends through numerology, synchronicity, and energetic signals. So now let's get back to the video. In numerology, the 5 represents freedom, movement, and expansion. When anchored by the 0, the energy resets at source, infinite potential, divine neutrality, the void before creation. The 505 appears when spirit is asking you to release outdated patterns and step into a timeline that better matches your soul's truth. From the angel number perspective, the 505 is a message of guided change and spiritual realignment. Your angels are saying, hey, you aren't being disrupted, you're being redirected. This number often appears when a chapter is ending, a belief is shedding, or a decision is approaching that's going to free you from the energetic stagnation. Now, the shadow side of it, if 505 appears when you're feeling resistant, overwhelmed, or stuck, your angels are reminding you to stop clinging to what has already expired. So change isn't a punishment, it's permission. Now, from the numerology perspective, the 5 is a number of movement, adaptability, and personal freedom. And it's asking you to live authentically, not comfortably. The 0 in the center magnifies the message. This change is not ego-driven, it is soul initiation or initiated. The 505 signals a midpoint reset, a chance to realign your direction before momentum fully locks in. The shadow side, if 505 feels chaotic or unsettling, you may be resisting growth or avoiding a necessary choice. So Spirit is asking you to trust your ability to adapt. You're more capable than you think you are. Through the matrix code or the code of the matrix, the 505 represents a timeline correction. It appears when the system is reconfiguring, removing loops, breaking patterns, and opening alternative routes that better serve your evolution. So think of 505 as the reroute signal in the simulation, not failure, optimization. Now the shadow side, if life feels unstable when this number shows up, it's highlighting where you're operating on an outdated system. So release control, allow the recode. The matrix responds to flexibility. Now in tarot, the vibration of 5 aligns with the Hierophant, the card of belief systems, spiritual authority, and inner truth. So 505 asks you to question what you've been taught and then reclaim what resonates. Now it also echoes through the 5 cards, the conflict that leads to clarity, disruption that leads to birth wisdom. The shadow side, if inner rebellion or confusion surfaces, the 505 is inviting you to dismantle false structures and reconnect with your authentic spiritual authority. Haha, so here's something that most people don't realize. If we can receive numbers, then we must also be able to send them, right? Numbers aren't just signs, they are instructions. They are frequencies that respond to intention, awareness, and consciousness. And when Spirit shows you repeating numbers, it's teaching you the language so that you can begin speaking it back. And this is where the cheat codes begin. By focusing on a number or frequency with clear intention, you're not asking, you're aligning. You are telling the matrix what state you choose to occupy. All right, so here is a way to work with a cheat code in a simple but an intentional way. You don't need special tools. You don't need to believe perfectly. You just need presence and clarity. Step number 1, pause and acknowledge. When you notice these repeating numbers, stop for a minute because taking this pause tells your nervous system, I'm paying attention. Step number 2, choose the code. For today's energy, I'm going to use the cheat code 5197148. This is smooth change, divine redirection, and harmonious transition. Now bring the number to your mind or write it down on paper. I chose to write it on the inside of my left wrist. Number 3, set a simple intention. Now you can say this silently or out loud, it doesn't really matter, but make sure that you are focused and you are clear and relaxed. And then begin your positive affirmation. I choose alignment. I allow smooth redirection. Keep it short because clarity matters more than. Step number 4, visualize the shift. So for about 10 seconds, I mean, obviously you can go longer, but not a minimum of 10 seconds at least. So imagine a path clearing, tension is releasing, or things are rearranging smoothly, but in your favor. Not forcing, just allow the image to form. Number 5 is to release it and continue. So now you're just going to let it go. Now, don't watch for results. Don't sit around waiting over it. You don't need to do this more than once. Go back to your day. And this part is important because detachment locks the code. Here's a quick reminder. Cheat codes don't control the universe. They align you with the version of reality that's already available. So you don't need to force it. Just notice it, intend it, and then allow it. The system responds to clarity. So guys, if you've been seeing 505 everywhere, know this. You are standing at a turning point. You're not breaking down, you're breaking free. The universe is clearing space for a version of you that moves with more truth, more freedom, and more sovereignty. So notice the numbers, send the signal, and let the system respond. Alignment happens when intention meets awareness. Your positive affirmation for today: I release what no longer aligns. I trust divine redirection, and I move forward in freedom and in truth. Now it's your turn. Drop those numbers that you've been seeing in the comments so we can decode them together. And as always, if the message resonated, you can leave me a tip or buy me a coffee. Always optional, always received with love. But that's it for me. I hope this helps. Jeanette out. Namaste.